Hello, 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 my beautiful Tauruses. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. I am recording this at night before I go to bed, and I was thought to bring your message. Well, I started recording your video, and then I've never had that before. The camera just the video was just shaking. The video was like shaking like this. So that means that I'm going to re-explain what I was saying in your video. Hello, everybody. Come on in, take what resonates. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and apply it to your life, how it fits in your life. But with the moon card, the first card that came out, see, I didn't get but to the second card, and then the video started shaking. So that tells me that something didn't want this out for you, Taurus. But I'm recording it again. The moon card comes out, meaning that something is coming to light, the truth, no longer hidden, no longer illusion, and it is being brought to light. Something is being revealed. Well, the second card came out was the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, which is telling me that in this situation, you realized that, and this is when the camera started doing this, when I was just about to say it. That means that the energy do not want you to know this. And what I was saying in the video was, no matter how much you learned, Taurus, no matter how much you do for somebody, sometimes it's just not enough. The more you do, the more they don't do. And that's when the camera started shaking. I've never seen the camera do that before, ever. It's just started shaking. So I was explaining myself with the Seven of Pentacles. If it would have came out in upright, whatever this is, you realize that you put in blood, sweat, and tears. You gave it your all. You gave it 110%. You sowed seeds. Sow seeds. Some of you 7 years, some of you 7+ years, 1 to 7 years, 7+ years, until you realize one day that everything you done, no matter how much you do for the wrong person, is never gonna be enough. Come on in, everybody. Take what resonates. Reverse the roles out of fit in your life. No matter how much you did for somebody. You ever been in that situation, whether it's children, family, friends, husband, wife, situation? No matter how much you do, they never satisfied. Never satisfied. You gave and you gave and you gave, only to not get it back in return. And so I feel like with this moon card, Taurus, and this Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, you realize that this person or this situation did not give you the same energy, or did not work towards you like you gave to the situation. In other words, you gave everything to somebody, and they was never, ever happy. No matter what you did, no matter what you tried to do, you just could never please this person. And this person did not put in the work with you. You sowed the seeds. And see, you realize this. You finally realize, and you finally stop living in the illusion of, thinking that we're in this together, when in fact you were the only one in the relationship that was in it. Yeah. You were the only one that was in it. You were the only one in the ring, in the boxing ring. You were the only one that was willing to fight. You were the only one that was willing to put in the work. You were the only one in the ring. When times got hard and things got hard and times got tough, they ran out of the ring. You were the only one in the ring fighting. Fighting for a connection, a situation that did not give a flying frisket. You were stuck in this situation for quite some time. Could be a baby's father, baby mother. You was in a toxic situation for quite some time. Some of y'all are still in this. No matter what I do, Miss Positive Thoughts and Energy, it's never good enough. No matter how I try to show myself approved, it's never enough. Well, I'm here to tell you, what you're doing or what you were doing was for the wrong person. See, this person did not see you because they did not see themselves. This person did not appreciate you because they didn't think they was deserving of it. This person did not appreciate you because they did not appreciate themselves. This person really got comfortable with being codependent on you. See, that Six of Swords is in the reverse. Codependent on you, where you done everything in this connection. You done everything in this connection. Until one day you made up your mind and you were no longer at a crossroad. Okay? You realized that this tug of war, this boxing ring, you were the only one in it. And when I tell you you were in it, you were in the thick of it. You were in it. I'm fighting for my man, my man, my man. I'm fighting for my woman, my woman, my woman. Until you realize one day with the moon card sitting over here, the first thing came out, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Until one day you realize that I'm in this all by myself, Miss Positive Thoughts and Energy. You realize that you was in this whole connection, you was in it by yourself. It was one-sided. You gave this masculine energy, you gave this woman everything. This woman complained, always was never pleased, never happy. Women, you tried your best to be the best woman you could to this man, and it still wasn't good enough because he was still cheating, this, that. That's because, let me tell you something, it was never about you. I'm going to say that again in case you went to the bathroom. It was never about you, Taurus. But it was everything about that person. See, you gave your 110%. And this person gave you the bare minimum because they were comfortable with what you gave them and what you done for them. But they felt like that they didn't have to fight for you, because sometimes we go into relationships too fast, giving too much too fast of ourselves until we end up giving a lot and they expect it from you. See, that's what happened here. Some of y'all went straight into the relationship, giving your all, just pleasing, just giving your all, till they felt like they didn't have to do anything. So that's where they became, whoever this man or this woman became very codependent on you. Like, oh, well, hey, You want to give it to me, give it to me. You want to da 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 da. They feel like they didn't have to put no work in it because you were doing everything. And then you found yourself like, very mad, very upset, da 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 da. Well, it's like this, Taurus. People's intentions, when they know that you love them. See, for some of y'all really love this man or this woman. And this person knew that you loved them a lot. And when a person got that much stronghold on you, they feel like they can just not do nothing. So what happened here was that they started slacking. They slacked off, fully slacked off, and got comfortable in what you were doing. And so by them getting comfortable what you were doing, they felt like you supposed to do what you were doing. They felt like you were supposed to do what you were doing. Until one day you realized that you the only one in this story, and in this chapter of your life, that was going through the anxiety, the depression, the worrying, and they didn't even give a damn. Yeah. Yeah. You put in all the work. And they just watched you do it all. Until one day you said, I'm tired of the anxiety. I'm tired of the restraint. I'm tired. See, this is you. You was all tied up. It's like the more you done for this person. See those swords? The more you done for this man or this woman, this job, the more, look at the swords. 8 of Swords. The more pain you endured. The more pain you endured. Until one day you said, I'm tired of this. Taurus said, I am tired of this. Queen of Swords in the reverse, cutthroat. You told him, I'm tired. I'm sick and tired. You stepped into your queen power. Okay, or your king power. You said, I'm tired, I'm sick and tired of your BS. You don't care. You don't act like you care. I mean, at least you can act like you care. At least you can act like you give a damn about the connection, the relationship. I'm in this ring and I'm fighting to keep it alive, to keep it going, to make sure there's bread and food on the table and bills are paid and this and that and that. I'm in this ring all by myself. I'm fighting. And you're not even in the ring with me. We're not even tag teaming. There was no teamwork here. And you got fed up. And you went there. You went there. You let them have every word that you can think of. You let this man, this woman have it all. This Queen of Swords is cutthroat. You said, I can't do it no more. You realized that you were in the ring fighting by yourself. Yeah. You said, I can't do this no more. With this 10 of Swords, it literally exhausted you. It came out in the reverse. But with this card in the upright, it's like it exhausted you. You went through 10 years, 16 years, 6 years, 12 years of pain and exhaustion from trying to fight for something that did not want to fight back. You were fighting for somebody. You were taking up for a relationship that did not want to fight. Hold on. Okay, I'm back, Taurus. So Let me tell you something. This exhausted you after a long period of time. See, you put a lot into this connection, this marriage, right? And the type of person that you were dealing with, Taurus, this was somebody that really believed that they were the prize when you met them. They thought they were the prize. Now catch this. I need you to catch this. Because you poured into, you gave your all with this Seven of Pentacles. You poured into, you gave this person, you just that person that made sure they was good and everything. They really thought they was the prize when you met them. Taurus, they I'm the prize. Whoever this is that you were dating, married to, whatever, they had a very, very big ego. See, cross watchers, if you're watching, this person had very big ego because this person thought that they were the prize because you love this person and you did for this person, you poured into this situation and they thought they were the prize when in fact you were the prize. See, when you met them, they were a box. And when I say a box, you saw something in them. They were a brown box. When you came into their life, you started gift wrapped in them. You made this person look good. You made this woman or this man look good. But they thought they were the prize when you met them. No, you were the prize. They were the box. And you poured into them and started making this person look good. And so this person started getting a big head. He or she started getting a big head and egotistic. And, you made this man look good. Okay, because you started wrapping them and gifting and pouring into them, and they was a brown box, a little dull person, okay, and you came in and started putting flavor and seasoning in their life, and so they took that upon themselves that they got cocky and thinking that they were the prize when you were the prize. See, that's where they got it all confused at. My God, I don't think y'all ready for me tonight. And so you the one that gift wrapped this person and put a bow on it. Okay? Yeah. And so when you realize that this person was just out to just drain the living life out of you, you was exhausted. This person exhausted you with their egoness and their big-headedness, and they thought that they were surprised when all they did was got comfortable off of you, and because you took care and you sold into it. You were in the ring of fighting for somebody that did not want to fight back. You was in the ring with somebody that was not stable-minded to reciprocate what you were doing for him or her. You were in the ring by yourself. But the type of person that you are, you love hard, and you actually made this person look good. You the one that put the wrapping on the box, and you put a pretty beautiful bow on it. You actually, do y'all understand where I'm going here? See, the thing is that they forgot that when you met them, you saw beauty. You saw within them. You saw in them. Even though there was a brown box was just neutral, but you saw something in them that you thought was in him or her, and and then you started pouring into them. You start saying, let me get this beautiful wrapping paper, and let me put this beautiful bow. You actually made this person a better person, or you made this person look good, and they thought that they done it themselves. But see, what's going to happen, they about to find out. Because when you got fed up with the nonsense, the BS of being drained, being taken advantage of, burnt out, of trying to please this man or this woman, trying to please them, trying to put in the work, trying to fight for this man or this woman, trying to show that and fight. Let's get into the ring. Let's team. Let's power play this. Let's be a team. That you was in the ring by yourself. You were fighting alone. While they was too busy on their high horse, thought it was all about him or all about her, when in fact, you the one that poured into who they are. You the one that had the wrapping paper and the bow. Okay, when they met you, that means you poured everything into them. You pleased them, you got them whatever they wanted, and then they never was satisfied, but they wanted to take the credit like they did. No, I made you look good. I made you look good, Taurus says. I made you look good. Okay? Then here comes the fighting and the carrying on. The drama, the fighting, you in the ring by yourself. Fighting with someone that don't want to fight back, don't want to have nothing, don't want to create nothing, don't want nothing, want you to continue to do. And you say, yes, Miss Positive Thoughts of Energy, I must say, I probably did mess up in the beginning, giving them a little too much, too fast, too soon. Yeah, I probably did. You will fight for this person. You would do whatever you could for this person. But this person did not give you the same energy back. And you got sick of it. Have you ever been in a connection that it felt like that you were pulling everything, that you did everything, that you fought everything, that you had to fight people. You had to even fight your own family to keep them, they better not say nothing about your partner. You fight your own family for the person. But they would not do that for you. You got sick and tired. Yeah, they was not offering nothing. You did everything. All they can do was stab you in the back. It came out in reverse. You finally let go of that. But all they did was cause a lot of pain and hurt in your back and everything. Like the more you did, the more they wasn't satisfied. And they definitely did not have nothing to offer you. You did everything. Until judgment call came. Judgment call. Awakening. An epiphany. You woke up and realized, learning the truth, that no matter how much you do for somebody, no matter how much you bend over backwards for somebody that you love, it's never enough, okay? It's never enough for the wrong person. This person felt as though that they deserved everything that you gave them. And they shouldn't have to give you anything back. And that's the wrong answer. That's the wrong answer. Okay? That's the wrong answer. Because connections are reciprocated. It is teamwork. It is building together. And I told you, they thought they was the prize, but you were in fact the prize because you gift wrapped that. You gift wrapped them. You made him or her look good, and look at them wants to return. Ain't that something? You walked away from them, and they want to return. Here they come with some message. Airborne. Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air sign. Here they come with the message. Got so much to say. So much to say. So much to say. They could be sending little birdies like cousins or people to come and tell you stuff. So much to say. They want to come back. They want to, no. When I wanted you to fight I wanted you to be in the ring and fight for this connection and fight for this marriage and you didn't want to fight. When I wanted to fight, you didn't want to fight. You didn't want to fight. And now you want to fight. Now you want to fight. You want to fight now because I'm happy. I'm enjoying myself. I got other options. Now you want to fight. But when I wanted you to be in the ring with me and I wanted us to tag team and I wanted us to build and have things together. I wanted us to have things together. You didn't want to get in the ring with me and fight. So I released it. You released them. You released that burden. You stopped giving them anything. You didn't give them nothing. You stopped giving them money. You stopped pouring all your energy into them. And I can guarantee you they look like a prune sick person. Okay? You were the star of the show. You were the light. You were the light. You brought light in this man or this woman's life. You brought light, and they thought that they were the prize when in fact they was not the prize. They was not even a king of wands in the upright. They was a king of wands or a queen of wands in the reverse, needy energy. They were not a leader. They were not, he or she was not a leader. They were not. But you made this person look good out in public, out in wherever. You built that bear. My God. But a lot of you said, I'm done. You closed that cycle. You closed that cycle. Some of you suddenly closed that cycle. Look at that. Suddenly closed that cycle. You closed it fast. Said, I'm tired of fighting for somebody that don't want to fight, that don't want me. I'm tired of doing everything and you don't see anything. You think you supposed to have it. I made you look good. I'm tired of your lies. Okay, the lies. You got tired of lies, the deception, the everything, the cheating, the everything. It's like I'm the one that wrapped you up in that beautiful paper and put that beautiful bow on it. And I'm the one that put some nice things inside of your box, because when I met you, you were empty. When I met you, you was just a brown box. I made you. I spoke life and I made you look good. Okay, because anything I love, Taurus says, I want it to look good. And you took that as you got cocky and egotistic and thought that you was the man, or the woman, and you went out and started cheating all that. I met you. You were empty and down and out. I poured into you. And matter of fact, I poured too much into you. You manipulated me once, twice. They manipulated you and you got tired of it. You wasn't happy. You said, I'm done. I'm tired. No more chances. You started listening to your intuition, becoming your higher self. You said, no more chances. No more chances. No more chances. Miss Positive Thoughts and Energy. No more chances. I'm going towards my happiness. I'm learning how to pour into me, love me wholeheartedly. No more chances. I'm going towards taking a new leap of faith, being free from this, because I was fighting for somebody that did not fight for me. I was fighting for somebody that did not and would not get in the ring with me. Yes, ma'am. You made that man or that woman look good. Okay. You made them look good. Now they want to return because their light is gone out, and you said, not today. You said, not today. No dealings. Nope. Avoiding conversation. You said, not today. No, ma'am. No, sir. This person wants to come back. You realize that this is a karmic situation. letting go. Letting go and realizing that you're loving you. You decided to love you. You decided to love you wholeheartedly. I feel like you took a chance on this man or this woman. Like I said, when you met this man and woman, they were just a box, just an empty box, a box that was, and you poured into that box. You poured into it. You gave it love. You watered it. You watered this person. You showed them love. You gave them anything. They didn't have to want for none. And they just took that, and with their egotistic self, they just took it and ran with it, whoever it was, until you finally escaped from this toxic. I can't make this up. You finally escaped from this toxic connection. Look at that. You finally escaped, detached from daily struggles and relax, and don't let it. And then you from this toxic. Okay, you had to let this go because it's a lack of empathy. This person had lack of empathy. They didn't understand, like, their empathy for you. They unable to truly understand others, leading to conflicts and a lack of compassion. They had lack of empathy. They didn't care. You know what I'm saying? They didn't care. I was in the ring fighting. You were in the ring fighting. And you made that person who they are. You made this person you made this person look good by the things, by the love you poured into this man, this woman, the love. But once you walked away, their life, they're going through judgment right now. Yeah, they're going through judgment because the lack of empathy that they did not reciprocate it back. And now you suddenly left. Now they got so much to say now. Now they want to come back, and now they want to fight. And you said the fight is over. I don't want to fight. I don't have anything. Taurus said, I have no more strength left in this connection to fight with you. I'm not fighting for something that, when I wanted us to fight and I wanted you to build with us, and then you didn't want to fight for it. Now you want to come back and fight? No, thank you. Not today. I'm good. Have a good life. That's what Taurus says. I'm positive thoughts and energy, my beautiful Taurus. Sometimes, and like I said before, we can bend over backwards hanging from chandeliers. We can do everything to try to prove to somebody that we love them, we like them, we want to be with them, we want to do. And it don't matter. When a person don't see you, they just don't see you. You can do everything. And so when they realize that, they do not have any empathy, I'm going to use her, I'm going to use him. Since they want to do that, I'm going to let them do it, but I don't care about them like that. You will fight for this man or this woman, but this man or woman showed how they fought. They fought you dirty, and you was fighting with love. That's what it all boiled down to. They fought you dirty by cheating, deceiving, manipulating, and using you and taking you for granted. You was fighting for the love, and they was fighting to deceive you. We live and we learn, don't we? You was fighting for them, and they was fighting against you. Until next time.